application 2026-2027 for international students. So this university is University of Bergamo. Yes, that's my province. So if you're coming to this university, you're going to be applying. No, you're very close to me. So this university is currently open. So let's dive straight up, no wasting time. So I'm going to scroll down. Come here to foreign students, join us. So it says, welcome to your future. So here, so admission to international university is possible only if the student holds a diploma at the scholar secondary superior gained after 5 years. Now, non-EU students willing to enroll in master degrees taught in English must request a preliminary online evaluation of their qualifications. So you can see here that according to what is here, this university does not have any BSc program in English. They only have master's degree program in English language. Fees, grants, and scholarship. So these ones are the scholarship. International Student Scholarship, Academic Year 2026, 2025, 2026, 2027, 2026, 2027. Take the grade test. So for this particular scholarship, the deadline for this current academic session was August. Okay, every year the university offers study grants 8,000 gross to EU and non-EU students enrolling at the first year of master's degree course taught in English language. So for this particular scholarship worth 8,000, you need a grade test. Okay, this is all the information. Now the requirements for this test is that, and this scholarship is that you are in possession of a valid qualification for access to your chosen degree program issued by an institution outside of the Italian educational system. You must attend the grade test before the application deadline and submit the official score. You're younger than 30 years old, you do not already have a scholarship. So currently this call is closed for this current academic section. So when it opens, we'll also talk about it, okay, next year. That should be in next year when it will open. So they have other scholarship, university corridors for refugees. This one is for refugee. This one is call for 100 scholarship for students international protection. So this one is the Mighty scholarship. Okay. So let's look at the fees here. So when registering for the first time or renewing enrollment for the following year course, all students must pay. This is the regional tax and stamp duty. Okay, enrollment fee is €156 for this university. So this is the tax paying range. So if your easier is between this value, range A is easier between 0 to this. Okay, so they've actually made it that all students will not be paying the same thing. They've put it in form of easier value, okay, ranging from range to this range, range to this range. Okay, so here it says for foreign students or Italian students residing abroad must require the EZU Parificato certification. So here is the amounts for degree courses by designated area. If you remember the other up one, they were already ranges. So this is what they'll pay, range C, this is what they'll pay, range D, E, F, this is what they will pay. Okay, according to the areas. Okay, so those in economics, department, management, law, letters. So this is what you pay. So they've actually classified it or grouped them into different what payments according to what the easier value. Okay, so that's it for tuition fee and scholarship information. So we'll come here and click non-EU students. So you see non-EU students who have already achieved a foreign university diploma can apply to enroll at a master degree taught in English or in Italian. Before you enroll in your choosing university degree program, the University of Bergamo must verify your educational qualifications by an online pre-evaluation. So I'm going to click this online pre-evaluation. So here you can also find the complete list here. Okay, you can as well also find the complete list here of the programs available. Okay, so the first call is from November 24th, 2025 to January 15th, 2026. The online admission interview will be in February or March 2026. They've not put a date yet. Within March 31st, the ranking publication, eligible students will receive a notification by email. Okay, so this is the second call details. So the application fee is €30. Now this is the registration guide. You're going to see how to register here. Then meanwhile, you can click here to see the payment procedure. So you can apply to the online pre-evaluation through the system Dream. I apply up to 2 applications. You have to perform a new registration process in this system. Okay, so if you're going to be applying for 2 programs, I think you have to perform a new registration while doing it. So compulsory documents, see below attached checklist to be uploaded on the application. If any of these 5 documents will not be submitted, your application will be rejected. Copy of the bachelor's degree. So these are the documents required. The compulsory ones: copy of your official transcripts, your academic transcripts, your English certificate. Now know that you can actually use an MOI, okay, which is medium of instruction for those going for English taught programs. Major of your valid international, that's your valid passport, copy of it. Then major area form. So this form, we are going to see it. Okay, so this form, this is it here. It's more like they're asking you for your, it's more like a syllable. Okay, they want to understand what you were taught. So if you are going for planning and management tourism, so this is the form. So each courses that you are going for, this is the different form. Major area courses description. So they want you to describe what you were taught in your BSc. Okay, so let's download one of these forms now to see what it actually looks like. So we're going to be, let's use this one as an example. So this is the major area form. So it said pre-evaluation application form compulsory. So this form is compulsory. So please read the explanation below before completing the form. It is mandatory to fill for all applicants to fill in this form. Please make sure you indicate the correct title of the master program you would like to attend. In this form, there are 2 sections that you have to fill in. The first section is to understand whether your bachelor degree is adequate for the master's program you're applying to, while the second section is to evaluate your previous experience in this field. So you're going to fill this form. Okay, you see it, please. Now, part A, list here the courses you attended in your career bachelor's degree, except for the last column. All columns should be filled by the student. The last column will be filled in by the academic board. So note that this is going to depend on the program you are going for. Okay, so you're going to, based on major areas of foreign language and translation, you write out all the courses you did as regards it. You write the ECTS. You will find all this information on your transcript. Okay, you will find all this information on your transcript. Years of study, you put it. Hours of study, not on your transcript, sorry, you find them on your syllabus. Okay, most universities have this information on their website, or you go back to your department, request for your, then you can find this thing on your syllabus. Okay, course syllabus, you will find out all this information. So you're going to fill in this form. Remember that this last column is none of your business. You're not the one to fill anything. You fill it. This partner said, please list other training, extracurricular activities, including non-university activities, professional trainings, courses, internship, certificates, seminars, job, etc. So here now, any other certificates you've got in relation to this course you want to go for your MSc, you fill them here, fill the date, how many hours. Okay, this will help to boost your application. So this form, you must fill it alongside other documents you'll be submitting for your application. Okay, so we are going to check out this checklist for non-EU students. Okay, so this is the checklist. Okay, so it says online pre-evaluation for non-EU students wishing to enroll at a master degree taught in English or Italian at the University of Bergamo. Please see the specific admission and entry requirements for the course you want to apply for. Go into the course page and select course admission and requirements. So you can sort of look at the specific admission and entry requirement for the course, okay, using this link. But it said, please do not add any certificate not listed below. So for admission to this any of the master degree program, they say don't add any certificate that they are not listing below. So the first one is said compulsory certificates required for online pre-evaluation. If any of these 5 documents will not be submitted, your application will be rejected. We only accept colored digital copies of your original documents in PDF format. Original documents, okay, in PDF format. So they said the first one is copy of your bachelor's degree translated into English or Italian. That's if your document was not already in English, okay. You can do where to read the other information there. Then either copy of the official academic transcript of the last 4 years translated into English, Italian language, or diploma supplements. Then number 3, English language certificate. In order to apply to a master degree course provided in English, see on the list of these students are required to provide certified evidence of a minimum B2 level of English language. Apply either with the certificate listed in paragraph A or in paragraph B. So these are the list of the English certificate documents that you can use, okay, that is required from you. Now paragraph B says medium of instruction certificate. It officially declares that the program was entirely taught in English. So for this university, you can actually use an MOI, which is a medium of instruction. This certificate is issued by the registrar office or by the international office or a registrar office of the student home university. So some of you ask me, where can I go and request it? Go to your registrar office to request for medium of instruction certificate, okay? You can submit a medium of instruction certificate if you have attended and completed a degree program in a country in which English is the medium of instruction. You have acquired a university qualification in Italy or abroad at the conclusion of a period of studies taught entirely in English. So this one is for people who will be going for Italian course. So they need a copy of your valid passport and a copy of that form I showed you, which is the major area form. So syllabus and other forms will not be accepted. Without this form duly filled in, your application will be rejected. So without that form I showed you, your application will be rejected. But please be informed that this form is not required for the 2 following master's program: philosophical knowledge foundation, method application, and medical engineering. So if you're going for those 2, it's not what compulsory for you to fill that form. Not compulsory but recommended certificate. Declaration released from ENAC NARIC Center, e.g. Chimia. So these ones are not compulsory. These other things now listed, they are not compulsory, but they are recommended. If you have them, you can upload them. Activities. So if you have any professional training courses or seminar jobs, anything, you can list these activities when you apply online. Then you have letter of reference. This is a letter signed by professor or academic tutor of a university, written on headed paper with an original stamping. The professor or tutor's name, surname, email address must be provided in full in English. You can upload it when you apply. Your CV in English, then the grade test. The certificate is not compulsory but only recommended. Okay, so if you have any of this, it's good that you upload it. Now remember, this grade test is compulsory when you are going to be applying for the scholarship. Okay, so if you have the results, you can also upload it alongside as you're applying. So that's basically it for the requirements for this University of Bergamo. So guys, that's the end of this particular part of the video. On my next video, I'm going to be showing us how to make an application, so the video is not too long, because this particular university, you have 3 steps on how to apply. It's quite a bit tricky and lengthy. Thank you very much for watching till this time. I'll see you in my next video. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. Ciao.